Buffalo Bills, number 2, Jets 3, and the Miami Dolphins 4. And it's mainly because they're learning the new system under a new head coach. I think they have all the talent in the world. They could do better, and I hope they do better. Just not week 1 against my Seahawks. Alright, so with that, we'll go with the AFC North. And I think it's going to be Cincinnati, with Pittsburgh as the second place, and going to be a wild card. I'm thinking they're going to be the number 5 team. Followed by Baltimore, and then the Browns. Again, I think the Browns actually have a lot more talent than they're used to having. And I think they'll get a lot out of Hugh Jackson as coach, especially next year. I think next year they could probably, be closer to winning the division. Definitely have. I think this year they'll have a 500 record. All right. That brings us to the AFC South. I think Houston's going to win it again, and we'll have Indianapolis 2nd, Jacksonville 3rd, and Tennessee 4th. Really, that 3rd and 4th spot could go either way, but I'm sticking with Jacksonville 3rd and Tennessee 4th. And let's see, next we have the AFC West. Sorry, Denver fans, I think you'll do great. You will be the 6th seed, but I think Oakland's going to win it this year. Kansas City, they haven't played as a team. They play, there's an offense or defense, but they never play both cohesively at the same time. And that leaves San Diego at 4th again. And I really think San Diego could surprise us and go be 3rd, but I really think they're going to stay 4th. Alright, so then we have the NFC East. Washington Redskins, hands down, going to win it. The Giants are going to be the 2nd place, possibly a wild card. They'll be that 6th seed or they'll be the 7th. They're either in there or they're out. Followed by Philadelphia. Well, no, followed by Dallas and then Philadelphia. Even with Tony Romo out for they said 6 to 10 weeks there, so that was 2 weeks in the preseason. So we figure out 5 to 9 weeks, with one of those weeks being their bye week, I believe. So I still think they'll be better than the Philadelphia Eagles this year. This is truly a growing pains year for the Eagles, with a new head coach, new quarterback, and everything. Then we have the NFC North. This one's really one of the 2 hardest divisions to pick, I think. Actually, one of the 3 hardest divisions to pick, between the AFC North, NFC North, and the NFC West. I honestly think that it's going to be the Minnesota Vikings, the Packers, coming in at a wild card. Actually, I don't even think the Giants are going to make a wild card. I think the Packers will be the wild card, and you'll hear my other wild card in a bit. Followed by the Bears and Detroit. But I really think Detroit could edge out the Bears. Detroit's been doing better. I think they will be better now that they don't have Calvin Johnson. They can spread out the offense more and make the guys on their team work and not rely on the fact that Calvin Johnson is there. Next, we have the NFC South. No real surprise there. I really think Carolina is going to win it again. And I think that New Orleans will come in 2nd, followed by Tampa Bay, and last LA. I think this is going to be one of the more contested divisions overall as record goes. I could literally see all the teams, near 500. Whereas most other divisions, I don't see that. I see most other divisions having a wide gap between first and last place. And it brings us to the NFC West. Now, as a Seahawks fan, I would love to sit here and say we are going to win the NFC West. possibly a tiebreak with Arizona, and I think Arizona's going to have it. With that said, I think we'll have a better record than